Welcome to the third place game of the 46th annual Kringle Classic from Hale Pavilion in Santa Rosa. I'm Chris Babcock. Anytime you come down and you play in a tournament, you want to play 3 games. And if the worst case scenario, you like to win a couple of ball games. Well, Napa and Cañada will start their conference seasons next week. Which one will be going in on a winning streak? You'll find out next. We're in Hale Pavilion in Santa Rosa. Cañada coming off a tough 74-71 loss to Feather River last night. They'll take on Napa Valley, who lost to Santa Rosa in the semifinal, 78-68. These teams have some common opponents. Cañada and Napa both played Ohlone. Napa lost 78-62, and Cañada won 91-86. A positive thing for Napa Valley, they only committed 10 turnovers. Out of 96 teams in the state, they are 94th in turnovers committed. So a positive thing. Cañada had the lead up until about 1:12 left in the game, and a couple of free throws, 4 free throws rather, got the victory for Feather River. So third place game, 46th annual Kringle Classic. And we're going to go to our Santa Rosa Junior College men's PA announcer, Trey Duna.
I'd like to thank the training staff personnel for their work with all of the athletes in these events this weekend. Now, introducing our starting lineups. First, for the Colts from Cañada College. Starting at guard, a 6-foot freshman from Menlo Atherton High School, number 1, Eric Norton. At forward, a 6'6" freshman from Chico High School, number 3, Caden Bradley. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Mount Eden High School, number 10, Sal Osomalo. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Gateway High School, number 13, Keith Dickerson. And at guard, 6'3" freshman from James Logan High School, number 21, Noah Connor. Your Cañada Colt head coach, Mike Reynoso, assisted by Jason Hardy, Clay Mallory, and Sam Kelly. Now introducing your Storm from Napa Valley. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, number 0, Amancho Dopo. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 2, Akeem Deer. At forward, a 6'11" freshman from Napa, California, number 22, Sasha French. At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Calistoga, number 23, Joe Fawns. And at forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Napa, number 33, Tom Salzman.
There's the starting lineups. We'll also bring them up on our screen. There's Cañada's lineup. Norton Bradley, Osimalo, Keith Dickerson, and Noah Connor. Noah Connor had 28 points. The NorCal Sports TV dual all-star alum out of James Logan High School. The lineups for Napa Valley: Adopo, Deer, French, Fonz, and Salzman. See if they get the bigs going early, French and Johns. The tip goes to Cañada, and that's Eric Norton, the point guard, had 8 points last night. You're watching the 46th Annual Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on your Saturday. 12-footer doesn't go, and Fonz with the rebound. Adopo, number 0, had 22 points and 10 rebounds last night. That 3 doesn't go. Deer with the rebound. Shot clock's ready to expire. Salzman can't get it to go on the desperation shot. Dickerson misses the layup, and the putback doesn't go by Caden Bradley. Cañada has one of the best rebound margins in the state, and there's a turnover, and unfortunately, as we mentioned, Napa Valley tends to turn the ball over in high volume numbers. Last night they didn't, but the game before against College of the Redwoods in a victory, they turned it over 29 times. Much of the California JUCO schedule next week will be conference play. Cañada will play De Anza in their Coast North Conference opener. Napa Valley, that doesn't go by Dickerson. Napa Valley will open up on the 20th against Merritt in their opener. And the opener for Cañada will be on the 21st. We'll have Santa Rosa Junior College versus Feather River in the championship game coming up at 8 o'clock. And then next week we'll have the Bear Cubs conference opener, the Big 8 conference opener at Diablo Valley College in Pleasant Hill. The best way to get all these announcements is follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, or subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV channel, and then you'll get alerts when all of these games are going to be streamed, or watch them on replay. Deer's shot doesn't draw iron. Cañada will push. And Dickerson is fouled. He'll get a couple of free throws. Sasha French on the foul. Cañada 7-6. Napa Valley is 3-8. Makes a pair. And it's a 4-zip lead for the Colts. Salzman. Norton. Bad pass out to the wing, and it gets deflected. Actually not a bad foul. Salzman with the wide open look, and Sal Osamalo couldn't close out on the 3. That foul was The last foul was on Noah Connor. Sasha French with the basket. Noticed several times last night the young man working very hard to get open and seal his defender down low. But as so often in this modern basketball age of three-point shots, kids just don't know how to feed the post as Fons throws that out of bounds. And James Ned will check in. But he has a mismatch against anybody he walks into a gym against pretty much. But so often, players just don't know how to feed the post in this three-point happy shooting times of basketball. And he's working hard for the ball, setting the target, sealing off his guy. So Napa Valley wants to be more successful this year. They got to find a way to get French involved in the low post. Deere can't get that one to fall, but he's fouled and he'll get a couple of free throws. Not a lot of guys sprinting back on defense, and this is the third day of the tournament. This is a third game. And no matter how well conditioned you are, it's going to take a while to get that blood flowing. Our officials are Sam Haddad, Jeff Ketchu, and Mo Munzel. Connor with the basketball. French. That's how you help on defense. I'm going to ambush you. And the Wilson burger. And you know what, folks? You're not going to find the Wilson burger on anybody's menu except the French restaurant. Shot clock winding down. And Sal Osamalo, who had 7 points and 7 rebounds yesterday. French has the candy, the basketball stolen from him. Would it expect a little smoother move from him? We saw that a couple of times last night, just basically trying to run through the defender. And he's got the finesse to mix with the physical part. And there's a block, another rejection, his second. Adopo with the layup. He had 22 points and 10 rebounds last night. And with many trays as well, that 22-footer goes 23 wide right, but Connor will get another shot at it. That doesn't go. Dickerson working hard on the offensive glass, and it pays off. Salzman turns it over. Marcel Burton and Alex Manu will check in. And the athletic Adopo. It'll be a big win for either one of these teams to get a third-place finish here in Santa Rosa and get a little momentum going for conference play. Jaden Hampton had 18 points versus College of the Redwoods. Last night against Santa Rosa Junior College, had 7 turnovers. No, actually, I was incorrect. He had 7 turnovers in the first Santa Rosa game. I don't want to be streaming false news here. Off the side of the rim, and Odopo will push. A sweet bounce pass. Doesn't go for Nate Riley, but he'll get a couple of free throws. Actually, I'm mixing the teams. That's horrible. Malcolm Bracey will go to the free throw line. Adopo with the pass. Savon Abdur-Rahman will check in, averaging 12 a game for Napa Valley College. We're all tied up here at the third place game of the 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV. That drive doesn't go. Adopo with another board. Bracey can't get that one to fall. Or dribbling through the defense. A little bit out of control, and it's a turnover. Los Medanos beat College of the Redwoods 96-88 to win the consolation game. Adopo, and he's fouled on the three-point attempt, and he'll get 3 free throws. Didn't have the ability to really get there. Got there late and came across his arm, and a couple of 3 free throws for Adopo. And his third and final free throw. Nate Riley in for Keith Dickerson. You got Orr, Bradley, Burton, and Manu for Cañada. Adopo guarding Manu. Bracey, Mills, James Ned, and Abdur-Rahman. Good look at the basket. Bradley can't get that to fall. Adopo penetrates deep into the paint, kicks it back out. Rahman fumbles. Rahman just needs to take a little bit more time. You're the biggest guy on the floor, no need to hurry. Or drives right by him, but gets nice help by Bracey. And a travel. Napa played a much more passionate defense. And French checks in. And Akeem Deere and Adopo and James Ned will take a rest. Dickerson in for Caden Bradley. Santa Rosa versus Feather River in the championship of the 46th annual Kris Kringle Classics coming up at 8 o'clock. Orr does a good job of defending the post. Noah Connor will check in the game. Coach Reynoso with he saw something he didn't like. Akeem Deere with the layup, and it's a 5-point lead for the Colts. Dickerson. 15 on the shot clock. There's the patience you're looking for. Deer to Abdur Rahman, who took his time, and with the easy 6-footer. Dickerson, 2 in a row. Sasha French, in and out. Dickerson says, why not? Well, actually, wide left. Dickerson has an early 9 points. And with that made 3 prior to the wide left air ball, Dickerson now with 12. French looking for the ball down low. Rahman takes it himself and finishes. If you do that, you better make it, because French had the mismatch down low. Marcel Burton. Pretty simple basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't try to put his shoulder down, stayed athletic. I'm taller than you, and the finish. Nice layup by Riley. And we've got a timeout, Cañada. The Kris Kringle Classic is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceolos Fifth Street Grill, 609 Fifth Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and a friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, and retail store and regular live music in Petaluma. Deer can't get that to go. Fawns gets the offensive board. And the running one-hander goes Joe Fawns. And another 3. Sal Osamalo. So often after timeouts, Cañada is much more spirited on defense. It seems after watching French play, this is our 3rd game back-to-back with him, is that He's not as accurate on the baseline as he is in the paint, inside the paint. Deere with a layup, and I know it's closer to the basket, but he just seems to be more accurate in front of the basket versus the side of the basket. On the shot clock. Drive and kick. That doesn't go. Cañada working hard on the offensive glass. Can't get it to fall. Adopo. With the layup. French with the board. Joe Fonz. Napa back of the 5-point lead. Dickerson. Heartbreak. Can't go. Connor with the hesitation. Nice move. An ooh, but no ah. Salzman wide open three. That's his second three. "17-footer doesn't go. Dickerson working on the offensive glass, and he slips on the floor, and he's called for a travel. I mean, he's wide. Doesn't seem to have neither team really moving their feet much on the defensive end. I mean, Salzman checks, see the people in the bleachers, okay, and hits the three. Adopo can't get that one to go. Or do they call this on the shot or the rebound? They call it on the shot. Fouls on Norton, and Adopo will get a couple from the line. As we mentioned prior, if you're just joining us, the common opponent these teams have is Ohlone. Napa lost 78-62, and Cañada won 91-86. The 46th annual Kringle Classic is brought to you by Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial and investment properties, viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. And I checked in with the I family. They had breakfast, late breakfast today, and they are making their return trip there tomorrow. And Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation to helping NorCal Sports TV bring you Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball this season. Both teams cashing in at the free throw line. Napa's 8 of 9, and Cañada is 4 for 4. 10-point lead for Napa. And we love to see how the teams react after the timeout. See what Coach Reynoso drew up in the huddle. Fawns with the block. If I was a defender, I would let guys blow by me just to watch French and Fawns block shots. Shot clock winding down. It's at 5. It's got to go up. Front rim. Adopo with the long rebound. He just seems to be in the right spot on the defensive boards. French double-teamed. Johnson. Salzman gets his own rebound. And Coach Ball will have them reset the offense. Coach Ball in his 14th season. Fawns misses. Adopo uses a ladder and goes over the back. And that ladder was one of the Cañada players, which is whistled for. He's whistled for a foul. Rahman will check in on the next whistle. Now, Connor had 28 last night. Doesn't have any points today. Not that he is not capable. He'll put things together. Bad pass by Johnson. And maybe you heard us with the 3. And as we mentioned, there's never a surprise party with Noah Connor. Great basketball sense, gamesmanship, whatever you want to call it. French is fouled a couple of times, but no call. Adopo will break down the defense. And what's that sandwich at the deli? It's peanut butter and jelly legs on bread. And Sal Osamalo steps on the baseline. And Adopo wants you to do one thing that 2 defenders for Cañada did. Is he wants you to reach for the ball. You're taking the cheese when you do that. Because as soon as you react, he's going to use your reaction against you. And as we like to call it, the peanut butter and jelly legged. Fawns in the low post. Salzman with the screen, or cutting off the screen rather, goes right to the basket, goes up strong, and will get a couple of free throws. Napa has done a good job of getting at the free throw line. Neither team is in the bonus, so when they're getting fouled, they're getting fouled when they're shooting. feel like we're here at Augusta, Georgia. 18th tee. Salzman with the free throw. And looks to make it a 11-point lead, and he does. Manu with the basketball. Lazy pass out to the wing. The length of Napa Valley will intercept that pass most of the time. Rahman with the jump hook doesn't go. One dribble and he goes up and dunks it. Dopo trying to get the steal, and mission accomplished. Just forced you into that turnover. Cañada has one made basket in the last 5 minutes. Thus the 11-point lead by Napa Valley College. There's really no reason for him to shoot that from that range. You're getting ready to not put a team away, but marinate them and season them, and you're the biggest guy on the court, and that you're out of your range. Pass that ball back out to the wing, set up down low, seal off your guy, make a power layup, and it's a 13-point lead. Now you give Cañada a chance, who's struggling offensively, to get it down below double digits when they've made one basket now in the last 6 minutes. But then a legal screen by Caden Bradley. And you see, it's when you're dribbling and you go wide versus trying to get as close to the screener as you can, there's no room. Salzman with another three. He's got 9. Deere and Rahman called for the player control. I mean, that's a practice three. Dickerson gets the foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Foul on the arm. The old bailout. Made free throw by Dickerson. But Cañada has not put the ball in the basket, I believe, for the final 6 minutes of the half. Hometown roll on a neutral court. And it's 41-29 at the half. The 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express. Jolly Washer Express is the only true car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes. You'll never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. If you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa JC basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Trident Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food, along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceolo's Fifth Street Grill, 609 Fifth Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and a friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, a retail store, and regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay ranches, vineyards, and estates, plus commercial and investment properties, viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, and most delicious and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Let's say that one more time. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. And now, a great video presented by the Flamingo Conference Resort Spa in Santa Rosa. their Coast North Conference opener. Napa Valley push. For the Colts. Salzman. Foul was be more successful this year. We got to find a way to get French involved in the low post. With the basketball. Restaurant. Shot clock winding down. Second. Adopo with the layup. A big win for either one of these teams to get a third place finish here in Santa Rosa and get a little momentum going for off the side of the rim, and Adopo will push. A sweet bounce pass. Adopo, Coach Reynoso with he saw something he didn't like. Dickerson. 15 on the shot clock. There's the patience. And with the easy 6-footer, Dickerson, 2 in a row, low. Rahman takes it himself and finishes. If you do that, you pretty simple basketball, ladies and gentlemen. And the running, he's not as accurate on the baseline as he is in the paint, inside the paint. With the layup. But no awe. Salzman wide open 3. Adopo can't get that. See what Coach Reynoso drew up in the huddle. Adopo will break down the defense. Fall into the low post. Salzman with the Adopo trying to get the steal, and there's really no reason for him to shoot that from that range. Struggling offensively to get it down below double digits when they've made one basket now in the last 6. Deer. Their Coast North Conference opener. Napa Valley push. For the Colts. Salzman. Foul was be more successful this year. We got to find a way to get French involved in the low post. With the basketball. Restaurant. Shot clock winding down. Second. Adopo with the layup. A big win for either one of these teams to get a third place finish here in Santa Rosa and get a little momentum going first off the side of the rim, and Odopo will push. A sweet bounce pass. Odopo, Coach Reynoso with he saw something he didn't like. Dickerson. 15 on the shot clock. There's the patience. And with the easy 6-footer, Dickerson, 2 in a row, low. Rahman takes it himself and finishes. If you do that, you pretty simple basketball, ladies and gentlemen. And the running, he's not as accurate on the baseline as he is in the paint, inside the paint. With the layup. But no awe. Salzman wide open 3. Odopo can't get that. See what Coach Reynoso drew up in the huddle. Odopo will break down the defense. Fall into the low post. Salzman with the Odopo trying to get the steal, and there's really no reason for him to shoot that from that range. Struggling offensively to get it down below double digits when they've made one basket now in the last 6. Deere their Coast North Conference opener. Napa Valley push. For the Colts. Salzman. Foul was be more successful this year. We got to find a way to get French involved in the low post. With the basketball. Restaurant. Shot clock winding down. We're back here at halftime. At third place game of the 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. One correction. The officials for this game are actually Eric, Adam, Ron Smith, and Daryl Hollins. The names I gave you earlier are going to be the officials for the championship game. So we stand corrected. Scoring first for Cañada. Dickerson has 14. Sal Osamalo has 5. For Napa, Amacho Odopo with 11. Akeem Deere with 6. And Tom Salzman with 11. From the free throw line, Napa Valley is 10 of 11. Cañada is 6 of 6. Salzman has 3 has 3 threes for Napa. So you want to win this game, obviously, not only for tonight, but gain a little momentum going into next week's conference play. Again, Cañada will open up against De Anza on the 21st in their opener of the Coast North Conference. And Napa will take on Merritt on the 20th in their opener of the Bay Valley Conference. Napa in the light uniforms. Adopo, back rim. Nice hustle by Salzman. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Kris Babcock. Mancho Adopo, one of our guys we've really enjoyed watching this weekend. Cañada with the basketball. Bradley with that putback. It's been 6.5 minutes since the last made basket for Cañada. Looked like Adopo had enough room to shoot the 3. He thought about it. Nice drive and finish by Dickerson. Deere slips. Dickerson now has 16. Salzman doesn't draw iron on that 3 attempt. Dickerson with 16 leads all scores. Offensive board by Norton. You got French and Fawns, and a 6-foot guy gets the offensive board. Very, very interesting. French has it stolen. Connor will push. Dickerson. And Adopo tries to save it, but Cañada still has the basketball. James Ned into the basketball game. Connor can't get that one to fall. He's got 3. He had 28 last night. Deere, pretty shot, and it'll go. Five, 4. He had to wait 5 seconds for this replay. We apologize. Deere with the 3 the hard way. Now a 13-point game. Tough pass in the paint. Deere's there to steal. And to lay it up, and it's 5 straight for the big fella. Big fella with passion. Akeem Deer, 6'2", out of Brooklyn, New York. And it's really been the energy of Adopo and Deer that has just driven these guys to the lead as Adopo does a couple of push-ups. Nice ball fake by Deer and does the blow-by and leaves Connor in his wake. Orr will check in for Caden Bradley. Wild shot. Norton with the basketball to Noah Connor. French with the intimidation and James Ned with the rebound. You're watching the third place game of the 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Mills Downs, or James Ned can't get that one to go. Pretty move. Sal Asamalo cuts it to 13. Tom Salzman will check back in the game for Napa Valley. Deer, tough pass in traffic, but ball's deflected off a Cañada defender. You don't want to give up. You don't want to give up the baseline there. Stop the baseline and force him inside to French and company. That's a great segment right there for Sasha French. Missed the shot, went next play, gobbled up the offensive board with the putback. Marcel Burton cuts it to 12. Little zone here, but the high post entry, just too much velocity on that one for French to handle. If we can show you the replay of that last possession for Cañada, or for Napa Valley, they have it set up, but just an inaccurate pass. There's French just going up strong, keeping it up high. Don't let the little guys catch it. Go up. Don't let the guys smaller than you strip you of the ball. But that last possession for Napa Valley, those are some of the frustrating things. They had the offense set up. You take a little bit more time. You make the accurate pass to French. It's a layup. Connor with the roll. He's got 6. Timeout, Coach Ball. The 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express. As we see, Connor's made 3. Trimec Mechanical. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma. Osceola's 5th Street Grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company. Vice Properties. Wild California. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa. The Omelet Express. And Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation of helping us bring you Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball this season. Coming up at 8 o'clock here from Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College will be the host Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cubs taking on a talented and athletic Feather River team. Cañada on an 8-2 run. Therefore, a timeout, by Coach Ball. Napa led at half, 41-29. Pushed to a 15-point lead. And then in a matter of moments, that lead has shrunk to 9. And Coach Ball with the timeout. Little 2-2-1 press. Bad pass off of Adopo. And so often we see the energy turned up after a timeout by Cañada. Connor to Burton. He can't get that one to go. And missed opportunity that time for the Colts. Mills with the ball in the corner. And Adopo will reset with 10 on the shot clock. Mills. And good. Adopo with the assist. The ability to break down the defense as Connor draws the foul by French. Lures in the defense. Connor's got to help on that. And Mills is wide open and the beneficiary of the help defense. But as they say, you have to help the helper, and it's tough to help the helper when the guy's at the three-point arc because then you're going to leave the basket unprotected. Manu in the game. Manu, Connor, Burton, Dickerson, and Bradley for the Colts in green. Adopo with the basketball, then James Ned, Rahman in the game, Mills, and there's Salzman. Drive and kick, but Mills can't duplicate the last possession, and James Ned is called for the foul off the rebound. Nearly a tackling drill. 10-point game. Both teams, much of California junior college basketball, teams will be opening their conference play next week. Tournaments are winding up. Next tournaments these teams will play, if they're fortunate enough, will be the state tournament or qualify to. Noah Connor with another basket. And then a foul. Manu with the foul. Adopo. Pretty spin move, and he gets the foul. Well, my eyes might be deceiving me, but that wasn't all ball. Good call by the official. Rahman squares up to the basket and just self-inflicted wound. Rahman hasn't played much, but if we had a award sponsored by Hackalicious, he would be the recipient. Not many minutes tonight, but he's already fouled out of the game. Adopo leaps high for the basketball. Just break it down. Clear the lane and let him break it down. If Salzman just stays at the intersection of the baseline and the sideline, he's wide open for a three. Deere in for Mills. And Deere will pick up Connor in the backcourt. Noah Connor now has 10 for the Colts. Dickerson doesn't go. Fonz with the attempted rebound, but location, Amancho Adopo. There you go. Be stationary and ready to accept the pass. Learning from the past possession. Adopo's going to get to the basket. But if you're moving, he can't get you the ball. That time, Salzman just stayed ready for the catch and with the three. Adopo, he is everywhere. It's simple, Napa Valley College. Guys can drive, you find open areas, catch and shoot, repeat and finish. See, the possession prior, Salzman was on the baseline and moved. And now Dopo wasn't anticipating him moving. Here we are up in the perch. It's our den. It's our bear den. Jolly Washer Express, the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. You want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our Unlimited Wash Club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. Or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash to the Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. 13-point lead for Napa Valley. Manu, early shot. Deere doesn't go, gets his own rebound, but then slips on the floor. Adopo taking a well-deserved rest. Fonz with the block, but not before he fouls, or he'll get a couple of free throws. Salzman, Bracey, Deere, James Ned, and Fonz, or Connor. Actually, it's or Kiro, Manu, Asamalo, and Dickerson for the Colts. Bad pass, and James Ned has it stolen from him. Manu doesn't go, and Fonz with another board. French and Johnson getting ready to check in for Napa Valley, as well as Eric Norton for Cañada. Manu cross-court pass doesn't go to on the attempt by Asamalo. Fawns couldn't get that one to finish, but a great possession for Napa Valley. Orr with the drive, and the finish goes right by Fawns. 9-point game. I wouldn't imagine that it would take too much longer to get Adopo back in the game. And frankly, I get a little sad when he's not in there. Deere, Salzman, French, Johnson, and Bracey for Napa Valley in the light uniforms. You're watching the third place game of the 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. 10 on the shot clock, and it's a turnover. They've gone scoreless without Adopo in the game. And when Napa Valley gets the consistency of knowing what their identity is on offense, their potential will start coming into being a good basketball team. Adopo and Mills in for Deere and Bracey. And not only when you miss Odopo's athleticism on offense, he does such a great job defensively and also rebounding. Note to self, say that more. Or with the block. And Salzman with the reach in. Or back at the free throw line. And Cañada will be in the bonus the rest of the game. Johnson with the board. Salzman with a bad pass. If he ball fakes that, he has a wide open three. Adopo, 2 straight steals. I mean, he's not out there. It's so noticeable. Another lazy pass. There's just, Napa Valley needs to have much more crispness on their passes. Adopo, that doesn't go. And Asamalo with the rebound. Dickerson scores. Been a scoring drop for him. Had 14 at half. Got a quick basket to start the second half and then scores there. And it's a turnover. Bracey back in the game for Napa Valley. Connor guarded by Adopo. Dickerson with the three. And it's a 4-point game. Been a long scoring drought for Napa Valley. bad pass, a rare bad pass in this tournament by Adopo. Napa just seemed to be running out of gas. They have not scored since 9:30. It's nearly 4 minutes. Adopo with the foul. And Osamalo will be at the free throw line, getting 2. Napa Valley led by as many as 15 points, but slowly but surely the Colts have cut the lead to 2. Adopo they break the press. And then a foul on Connor. That will be Cañada's 5th team foul. French at the high post to Adopo to Mills. Less than 10 on the shot clock. French with the drive. Fons tries to get the offensive board. He can't, and Dickerson recovers. And a chance for Cañada to take the lead or tie it up. And a Wilson burger! But Osamalo recovers and ties it up. And it's another turnover. The salty, not so tasty Wilson burger. Cañada's got back into this ball game by getting stops, taking advantage of Napa Valley's carelessness with the basketball. They are 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Adopo with the board. Napa Valley's been very stagnant on offense. High post entry to French. Kick it over to Mills. That doesn't go. Connor with the rebound, and he'll look to push. But having that innate ability to understand the game, he slows it up with an opportunity to take the lead. Norton with the basketball to Dickerson. French with the rebound, but Noah Connor, or actually Orr with the steal, and then French retaliates by committing the foul. Yeah, that's a prime example of why you don't bring the ball down low, because guys that are smaller than you can get the steal, and that's exactly what happened. The 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pioneer Road in Santa Rosa. Trimit Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food, along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceolo's Fifth Street Grill, 609 Fifth Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, a retail store, and regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, vineyards, and estates, plus commercial and investment properties viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. Ahmed Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for nearly 40 years. And Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Or at the free throw line, he's 2 of 3 for the game with a chance for Cañada to take the lead. It's been a long, nearly a 6-minute scoring drought for Napa Valley. Press off the missed free throw. Mills catches the ball along the baseline or sideline. 10 on the shot clock. James Ned at the high post. And Connor with the deflection off of James Ned's leg. The zone is really frustrated Napa Valley. They seem utterly confused as they continue to go scoreless here. Dickerson is fouled. Coach Ball did not like that call. Well, maybe Coach Ball has a point, but French is fouled out of the game. And Deere will check in. Fonz will replace French, who's fouled out of the game with 3:13 left. Napa Valley has not scored since 9:30. That's 6 minutes and 17 seconds of not quite the California drought that we went through, but a scoring drought nevertheless. And the drought much more serious than the scoring drought. Before you write your letters to Senator. Fonz with the board. And Cañada continues with the press. And it's a 10-second half-court violation. This is the first time Cañada has led since they led 2-0 with 18:05 left in the first half. Connor with 13. Then there's a Dopo. Breaks the dam of the holding back the scoring with the layup. Dickerson gets Ned up the air and goes by and leaves everybody else in his wake. Lazy pass by Ned. Adopo, high post entry over to Mills. 21-footer goes 23, and Connor there to catch the air ball. Asomalo in the corner. Dickerson. Adopo with his 13th rebound of the game. Just hold on to the ball. Get it back to 0. Didn't touch the ball in that possession, and Mills with the foul. He touched it when he brought the ball up, but then it disappeared. And Dickerson will go to the free throw line, and he'll get 2 shots as Napa Valley has committed their 10th team foul. Salzman checks in for Mills. And it's a timeout. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Where else can you go for your car to get washed in less than 6 minutes for $8 and never get pushed by an attendant to buy more extra services you don't want? So if you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pioneer Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa JC basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Dickerson has 26 points, and just as important, he's 9 for 9 for the charity stripe. So Cañada, besides leading 2-0 early in the game, has trailed all game until they took the lead just recently. Now lead by 5. But Napa Valley has struggled against the zone defense and the zone press of the Colts. Adopo just brings it up himself to Salzman, and off the glass it goes, and Adopo with another assist. Ten on the shot clock. Doesn't go, and Deere with the rebound. And Napa Valley has an opportunity to tie or take the lead. That pass off of Connor. It'll be 21 on the shot clock. Cañada on an 18-2 run since 9:30 left in the game. Adopo! He's on our unofficial NorCal Sports TV as the official plays defense on our camera. He's on our all unofficial NorCal Sports TV, all Kris Kringle Classic Tournament team. And a chance to regain the lead, and he misses. And Asomalo. And really no difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it'll be an opportunity for Cañada to play for the last shot. And watch the move by Adopo. Pretty. But then misses the free throw. But we want to thank the entire athletic department. You have the baseball team here running the concession stand and running the gate. We've got the athletic training staff of Santa Rosa Junior College, all the statisticians, Trey Dunaw, the PA announcer, all of the coaches, and we in particular would love to thank Maurice Thompson, his 17-year assistant of Craig McMillan, who has not only helped us bring you this Kris Kringle Classic, but the other games will be streaming for Santa Rosa. So much NorCal Sports TV love to Maurice Thompson. But we've been well taken care of here in Santa Rosa. We love our den above the stands and bring you all the action. Double thumbs up. French fouled out of the game with 3 minutes left. They were scoreless for a long time, and then Adopo got busy again. Game is tied, and we'll see what Mike Reynoso drew up in the huddle. Asamalo will inbound the basketball. I probably see Dickerson somehow involved in this possession. Adopo with the steal. And the layup, and Napa Valley College Storm leads. Has to be at least his fourth steal on the day. Dickerson with a layup. It doesn't go. Salzman with the board. And he's fouled by Orr. Credit Napa Valley College and Mr. Adopo. I think he just confirmed his NorCal Sports TV all NorCal games, Kris Kringle Classic all-tournament team. Holy smoke. Salzman with a chance to end this one. Doesn't. The shot misses. But Napa Valley finds a way to get it done. They had led the entire game. And then Cañada came back, got the lead, but number 0, Amancho Adopo, working his prowess. And here, let's watch this again. Basically the game winner. Not basically, dummy, it was the game winner. And that's multiple times we've seen him one-on-one, guarding a guy one-on-one and just winning the battle. So Napa Valley with a big win. They'll open conference play next week on the 20th against Merritt, and they move to 4-8. Napa Valley's happy. It's been a frustrating season for them. They were deeply affected by the fires that ravaged Napa Valley and Sonoma County. Had a tough time getting practices and getting things going, and not trying to make excuses for them, but they've persevered. And as we've mentioned, if they can find a way to find their identity offensively, they've got enough talented pieces with Amancho Adopo working his magic. Could be a great opportunity for Napa Valley College. We'll give you some final statistics of top scores, and then so for the losing Cañada Colts, led by Keith Dickerson, 26 points. Noah Connor had 12, and Sal Osamalo with 10. For Napa Valley, Salzman with 17, Deere with 11, Adopo with 21, 10 points, and 4 assists. From Santa Rosa Junior College, where Napa Valley College beat Cañada 69-67 to win the 46th annual Kris Kringle Classic third place game. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV thanks to our crew, Kevin Duffy, Zach Pruitt, Dion I, and our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.